first paper. The title of the paper is Development of Framework for E-Commerce Environment. Samaranayake. Is currently reading for BSc Honours Degree in Information Technology at General after John Patala University. She is currently working as a trainee in Attune Consulting. She is constantly
e-commerce environment. And today's presentation's overview will be the introduction, traditional event planning, problem, existing solutions, and about multi-agent systems and so on. So when we consider the field of e-commerce, it's a trending field that develops with the technology day by day. And it evolves around business transactions, finance, and marketing segments. So when we consider the event planning can be considered as a key area in business that acts as a centralized terminal for many other business processes. That is, when we want to plan an event, we need the other business processes like hotels, photography, catering, floral arrangements, etc. So what will we do in Sri Lanka if we want to plan an event? The traditional methodologies mainly involves hiring an event planner or just planning the event by ourselves. Hiring an event planner is expensive, while planning the event by ourselves needs time and money. So the problem lies where there is no centralized service application to cater the need of the centralized environment. Though there are many websites and advertising blogs, there is no one service application integrating all these segments. So when we consider the existing solutions on the e-commerce environment, there are many shopping systems and trading environments developed using the agent technologies. Here, the agents act behalf of the customer to search for products and make the decision which one is the best. Mostly, these systems are developed by integrating the data mining techniques also. And all the supported languages undergo FIPA specifications and web ontology language as their ontology. So, other multi-agent systems in e-commerce has the need of the negotiation, and it's the main point. The negotiation using agents need the agents to be more intelligent, and this is done by bounding the agents to certain amount of protocols. And now we'll see what the multi-agent system is. The agent, as defined, is a software or hardware component that performs a certain task on behalf of the user. So a multi-agent system is when many software agents work together in a common environment towards a common goal. How these multi-agent systems differ from the traditional software development? There are large networks of small agents. They don't take the problem as a whole, but they divide it into subcomponents and solve it. So the decision making is always distributed, and the agents are knowledge driven. The most important factor about the agents are their emergent behavior. They activate when necessary and deactivate themselves when their task is over. So this factor makes the multi-agent software unique and more efficient than the traditional software development methodologies. So in my work, I'm referring to the MassMT framework. It is a framework that is specially designed to develop the machine translation systems. Here, the framework has two types of agents. They are ordinary agents and managed agents. This framework is an open source framework developed using Java and is undergo FIPA and ACA specifications. So if we take about the architecture of the MassMT framework, here, as I told before, there are ordinary agents and they are the action agents of the system. And the managed agents is always on the manager agent is responsible for the sub-agents. And when we think about the message communication, the ordinary agents can communicate only within its swarm. If you want to communicate with other swarms, they should go through the manager agents. So, a single agent would consist of the communication module, local messaging space, and agent ontology. So now we come to our design. My system consists of a customer requirement analysis, package generation, confirmation with vendors, progress tracking, and testimonials of the customers. So the top-level architecture of my system includes a customer layer as well as a service provider's layer. Customer is the person who deals directly with the multi-agent group, while the service provider is responsible for the updating of the ontology. So the agent diagram here includes the root agent as the service manager agent and is controlling the overall swarm. Here the customer agent is communicating only with the service manager agent, while other agents communicate with each other to come up with the optimized solution. If we look deep into the communication methodology, first the customer agent forwards a request to the manager agent, and then the manager agent broadcasts the request to other service agents. The service agents, by intercommunication between themselves, forward with the reply, and manager agent then optimizes the solution and forward it back to the customer. So now we'll take a look at how this multi-agent has evolved in our system in a short method. So here you need to enter the budget and select the services we need. So then the agent will generate these packages through intercommunication between agents, and we'll see how it works on the server. You can see that agent communication has generated 45 packages, and only from the requested service types. Here you can see there are hundreds of communication results generated from the intercommunication of agents. But these are filtered and duplicates are removed before forwarding them to the customer, and that is done by the manager agent. You can see only a few number of agents, service agents, have generated these results. So now I'll tell you how my system works. Here the system will first analyze the customer's requirement as for number of guests, budget, date and location. Then it will pass the requirement for agents to produce packages through the communication. And then the customer will be provided with the number of packages. After confirmation from the customer, the system will inform the vendors on the requirement and settle the transaction. So most of the business processes could be automated by using the agent technology. Here the task could be performed more efficiently and effectively than using the traditional software development methods. So as for the further developments, I intend to integrate this application with web services so there is less interaction with the service providers, and introduce a mobile platform which make this application more convenient for the users. And I would like to express my thanks and gratitude towards Professor S. Karumananda and Mr. Budita Hettige and Mr. G. Revisky for the development of a simple framework for the agent development. And thank you.